right, everybody, welcome to the morning routine. Happy Monday. Yeah, we've been kind of all over the map with this thing and not being super consistent, and I will take full responsibility for that. But this is my phone, and I'm going to put it down because that would be inappropriate to be on my phone while I'm trying to do this and have a communication with you guys. So no headlines this morning because you know what? Honestly, the headlines have really been terrible lately. Usually there's some good food ones. I even have I have my Yahoo News situated, so I have these columns, and they're different types, and there's like recipes and food ones and movie ones and car ones and gadget ones and game ones and all these different ones. And man, there's just nothing really good in the news. Even the headlines are even like, I think they're writing the headlines better than they used to. I got to give them a little bit of credit. But enough of that about that. We are going to commit to you guys to be a lot more consistent with this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because we dropped out 2 days. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and somehow I think we kind of stepped on our own toes in that process, but we're going to commit to making sure, and it's going to happen. So look forward to that. And welcome to summertime. Not officially, but officially pretty dang here, considering last week was really hot. First heat wave weekend of the summer was really hot, a little too soon, a little too fast, but hey, you know what that summer is all about? Heat, putting on your shorts, putting on your shirts, putting on your flip-flops, and hanging out in the shade or in the air conditioning if you got it. Yeah, but we got cool stuff planned for this summer. We got lots of cool things we're gonna do here in the building, out and about, and all kinds of stuff. Then we're gonna end it, as always, with our cool park barbecue in August. Can't believe it's that close already. It's really weird. It felt like January and February just eked along so slowly, and we're never gonna make it out of January and February, and then all of a sudden we got out of February and power in June. It's like crazy. So enough blabbing from me. Let's get on with today's cool stuff and getting our week started. First full week of June. Here we go. Some motivation with Hannah.
Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Yeah.
Every decision, every accomplishment, yes, starts with a decision to try. The decision is the key point there, because the decision is you choosing, not your neighbor choosing for you, not your caregiver choosing for you, not your brother, your sister, your aunt, the dude down the street. Nobody chooses for you. You choose to do the things you want to do. And if you want some good accomplishment in your life, you got to choose to do that. Nobody else can do it for you. Nobody can get in your brain and say, hey, you need to do this. I can tell you, you need to do this, but you got to choose to do the action. Viktor Frankl, everybody look him up. All right, thank you for that, Hannah. Next up, we have word of the day. Word.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another word of the day. So today's word of the day, we're going to give it to you right here. So today's word of the day is flipper take a bet. Jesus! I never heard such a word like this. What is it supposed to mean? I don't know. But let's find out right here. This word sounds crazy and fake, but it's actually a real word. It refers to as a person who's a silly person or who's talkative.
Do you think you would be considered a flipper take a bet?
Oh boy. Man, I don't know.
I'd be considered as one.
I wouldn't consider yourself that, but I think between everybody else and myself, I think it's Carl. So that's word of the day, everybody. Tune in for the next word of the day next week. Sayonara. Arrivederci.
All right, flipper ticket a bit of that. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, it's someone that talks a lot, or someone that's weird, or someone trying to be funny. I don't know. This feels like a personal attack. Someone looked up this word and was like, watch this. Not only can he not pronounce it, but we're going to kind of point it at him. Yeah. Nice try. I'm on to you. All right, moving on. Would you rather this or that, or watch? Would you rather? Would you rather what? Would you rather watch Would You Rather? Or would, never mind.
Zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse?
I would say robot apocalypse.
Why?
Because if I was in a zombie apocalypse, I don't want to like get attacked and turn into a zombie. So I was thinking like maybe a robot apocalypse would be a lot easier.
Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse?
A robot.
Why?
Because a better thing.
Alright, would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse?
A robot. Cause I don't want to die by being eating too many zombies.
Zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse?
I'd say zombies. Probably have a better chance of surviving.
That's exactly what Carl said too. How about you, Ashno?
I would say zombies.
Why?
I think it will be like a zombie land, I guess.
Just squishier.
Yeah, zombie land.
Zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse?
I say robot
Why?
because they have technology stuff and they can't read your minds.
And you want to be in that?
Yeah.
Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse?
I would say maybe a robot apocalypse.
Why?
Because maybe like in the future, maybe like AI could go like wrong and haywired, and maybe like with Teslas and other electric cars going against us.
Zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse. So I've seen too many of both sides of these movies. I'm definitely going with the zombie one because the zombie ones, people still end up living. The robot ones, nobody ends up living but the robots. So I'm going with zombie apocalypse. Pretty easy suggestion there. Well, I guess it depends. No, it doesn't. No, zombie apocalypse. Sticking with the zombies. Next up, ASL, word of the day.
ASL word of the day is vitamin. Vitamin. Make sure you take your vitamin every day.
Vitamins! Oh, you know what? Hold on. I completely forgot. I forgot. I apologize to myself and then to you guys. It is the Firewood Frog Cafe. Or no, ASL word of the day. Yeah. Firewood Frog ASL word of the day at the Firewood Frog Cafe. Yeah, there we go. All right. Vitamins. Yeah, it's like something like that or something. You eat the vitamin. I don't know. I take my vitamins. I'm leaving it right there. And you know what? You can't. Vitamins and hot dogs don't necessarily go together. If you eat a lot of hot dogs, you probably don't take a lot of vitamins. But if you take a lot of vitamins, you might not eat a lot of hot dogs or ride a motorcycle. I don't know. Let's just move on to the next thing, which is, it is the Did You Know This?
Did you know to make 1 pound of honey, honeybees must gather nectar from nearly 2 million flowers?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy. But if they have to make that honey, they have to do what they gotta do.
One pound of honey, 2 million flowers. That is where we get the term busy bee, man. Busy bee. Yeah. To make enough of that honey, they gotta be busy bees. It's some word alliteration, nice alliteration. Busy bees, they're just working their little bee bums off, getting all that nectar and turn it into some honey for us to go and consume. Yay! Yeah. All right. No, I did not know that, but 1 million flowers. I mean, they're pretty fast. So they're bzz, 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 and then they're moving on to the next plant. There's a lot of flowers out there, so pretty cool. Busy bees. All right, guys, that is it for Monday. Welcome to June. Welcome to summertime. We're gonna have a blast. See you on Wednesday, June the. Is it the 3rd, the 4th? I think it's the 4th. I'll tell you on Wednesday. See you then.